Wearable technology, it's one of the buzzwords currently doing the rounds here in Silicon Valley and more generally in the technology community. It's been popularized by the likes of Google with its Google Glass concept. The idea there being that you just simply have a 2D overlay of information about the world around you. It might give you navigation or traffic. It might give you some tweets or text messages. But perched in the hills just above Silicon Valley, a group of 20-somethings is taking on Google just a few miles that way with a far more ambitious concept. Their idea, 3D gesture-based augmented reality. What does that mean? Well, it means holograms overlaid on your view of the real world. Think Tony Stark in Iron Man. Think Minority Report. Holograms that you can manipulate. If you look at their concept video, you'll see 3D objects that you can sculpt and gesture with, and then perhaps at some point in the future put into a 3D printer. So what we're looking at here is a movie trailer which is being overlaid on a piece of paper which I'm holding, and unlike conventional augmented reality, on this one you can actually bend it and see the movie appearing to bend in 3D space. You of course only, unfortunately, get a 2D view. Lucky me, I get the 3D experience here. So what's the magic making this happen? Well, we've got a couple of pico projectors, tiny projectors projecting a single image into my left and right eye, which is then being merged together by my brain. On top you can see something that looks like a little miniature Kinect for Xbox. It's a depth perception camera which is allowing the camera to sense exactly where I am in 3D space, where my hand is gesturing, which is allowing the 3D manipulation that's at the core of this technology. It's also got an array of sensors and other accelerometers, gyroscopes, all of which are going to be incorporated into the final version of these specs, which are being shipped out later this year. Now, the final version of these will look markedly different. They won't be a wire, for one thing, and they will look hopefully a little bit more fashionable, because these guys are working with fashion designers to make them a bit more of a style accessory. Now, Miron Gribitz is the founder and CEO. Hi, Miron.
Hi, Richard.
And you've taken the fight so far to Google, and you're about to take the fight to me as well, because what we're seeing in front of me is, well, I'll let you explain.
Absolutely. So this is a virtual punching bag, real augmented reality punching bag. So
oh, there we go. So my fists have just turned into boxing gloves.
Exactly. And on your real fists, you see virtual boxing gloves, and we're now punching a boxing bag with my CTO's face on it.
Oh, there we go.
Sometimes you got to punch your CTO.
Okay, I've got to be careful not to punch your own lights.
You got it. Now you're pretty good.
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay. So your idea here is not just about creating the odd boxing game. It's about replacing computers as we know them. That's a pretty grand ambition.
Absolutely. Within 3 to 5 years, we want to replace 60 or 70% of personal computers. That's a goal that I think I can achieve.
Haven't we been here before, though, in the sense of wearable technology in the 90s, video specs? People looked at them and just thought they looked slightly ridiculous. There's a big cultural acceptance barrier to overcome, isn't there, as well?
Absolutely. So that's why in the next 3 months they're going to look a lot more culturally acceptable. People are taking to the idea that now's the time to do this because the optics and the 3D sensors are sufficiently miniaturized as to be able to fit inside a sexy pair of glasses.
Miron, I know you've been working day and night at this. I'll let you get on. Tony Stark, eat your heart out.